How to add your vinyl records, CDs, and iTunes purchases to your DCE library. In our first video, we showed you how to buy, borrow, and play music with the DCE. This added music to your library, but it cost you money. Now we will show you how to add music you've already bought to your DCE cloud-based library for no additional cost. Vinyls, CDs, cassettes, and iTunes purchases can all be digitized through the DCE. Now you can even keep listening to your old cassettes rather than turning them into furniture like this guy. In order to add a physical item, you need to let the DCE know exactly what it is you own. Normally, to do so, you'd have to enter in all of that record's details to create a data entry. However, the album is most likely already in the DCE database. Let's see if Back in Black by AC/DC is in the database. Press the DCE button. Be sure you select the right medium and edition. For instance, if you own it on vinyl, do not select the CD version. One way to make sure you have the right edition is to search using the UPC field. Press Add. The album is then added to your library as an unverified album. Now, if you're adding an album that is rare, the database probably won't have it. Let's try the album Smile by Theodore Brook. Nope, as we suspected, it's not in there. You'll have to add your record to the database for us. Press the Enter in the Database button that pops up. Enter as much data as you can, but at the very least, a title, artist, and track count are required. Now you'll see that both albums have been added to your library as unverified. That's what the X symbolizes. The DCE will have to verify that you own a legal copy of the album. This user has successfully added 2 physical items to their library, but could add their whole collection if they want. For large collections, you may find it convenient to purchase a $15 handheld UPC scanner. Most music released after 1982 has a UPC code. You will enjoy saving yourself all that data entry with one simple swipe. In order to verify your albums so that you may play them, you need to send in the album. First, create a packing list. That will let the receiving clerk of the DCE know what's contained in your shipment. To make a packing list, press the Send button, then press Ship in the drop-down menu. A packing list will appear as a new window. If you don't want to send the art or album cover, no worries, just uncheck the art box. You still get the music in your library, just not with the art attached. When you have added all the albums that you want to ship for now to the packing list, press the Finish button. Enclose the albums with the packing list and ship them to the address shown. You never lose physical ownership of the albums. They are just kept in your locker at the DCE warehouse. If at a later date you decide you want your album returned, the DCE will develop a procedure for doing so. Of course, your album will go back to being unverified and be inaccessible from your cloud. The DCE allows you to add to your library music that was originally purchased as a digital download, such as an iTunes purchase. In the future, all major digital distributors will be accepted. Let's show how one would go about adding their iTunes purchases. First, press the Import button. Select iTunes and then Get iTunes. A window will then pop up. Press Add File to upload your iTunes library file, the file which contains the details of your purchases. Choose it from the displayed folder. It will be an XML file. Once it is selected, press the Upload button. Afterwards, go back to the main DCE library screen and select iTunes again. This time, press Submit iTunes. A menu will pop up with all your recorded iTunes purchases. Check the boxes of those you'd like added to your DCE library, or simply press Check All. Then press Submit Checked. They will be added to your library unverified until they are inspected by a DCE librarian. Don't worry, they are not removed from your iTunes, just added to the DCE. In parts 1 and 2, you've been shown how to stock your library with music you love, whether you buy it, borrow it, or add it from CDs or digital downloads you've already bought. You've also learned how to stream and download your music from your DCE cloud-based library. Now you're ready to build playlists, and if you wish, you can begin selling, trading, or loaning music through the Digital Content Exchange.